All right, YouTube. I got to think of a name for our community. B. Harrison Speaks, or we call you all the speakers, something like that. So, today is the day after the first round of the NFL draft. Like I said, you're going to get everything from my page. So, this first video is going to be about the NFL draft. And I want to talk about Shedeur Sanders. I have lots of conflicting thoughts about this. My first thought is that he did not get drafted in the first round solely because he is the confident black man, son of Deion Sanders. I really think that was it. Because if you look at the football side of things, the tape from last year, of course, he did not win a bowl game. He got over 90 sacks in his time at Colorado, but that shows his toughness. But I really think it was solely based on, I like what Deion says, that don't let my confidence affect your insecurities. Like if I'm too confident, then maybe you're insecure. And I feel like that's why he didn't get drafted. He didn't ever show at Colorado or Jackson State that he was a bad teammate, that he was too cocky to be coached. Of course, his dad was a coach, but it seemed like teams probably didn't want to deal with that, because I saw this the last few weeks. His draft stock kept dropping and dropping. And first, he was like a top 5, top 2 pick. Not to get drafted in the first round at all by the Cleveland Browns, the Saints, the Steelers. Like Mason Rudolph, you're going to go with him over Shedeur? Okay, yes, those little clips about him tapping the ball at the pro day, if that's predictable, whatever. That came out that Tom Brady does that as well. There's so many little stories that came out the last few weeks of why they shouldn't draft Shedeur, and just different things about his confidence, his cockiness, his arrogance. Those are usually things that you want in a quarterback. You want a confident quarterback. We've seen in the NFL that when quarterbacks' confidence gets shaken, their production goes down. So I really think that had to do with his dad being Deion Sanders. I kind of liken it to Bronny James. Totally different situation. You know, Shedeur got all the awards last year for quarterbacks. He didn't get the Heisman, of course, but he got all the awards for quarterbacks. He set records for accuracy, yards for Colorado, all that. But for some reason, he didn't get drafted. I feel it is that kind of like the LeBron James effect on Bronny. It's like, okay, this big shadow of one of the greatest players of all time is your father, but you're not as great as your dad, but you're still acting like you deserve to be in the league. Bronny just got unjustly dragged through the mud, and I'm like, man, he wasn't even coming off his cocky. He was just grateful to be alive, to have a chance to play in the league, but people still bashed him and his 4-point average at USC. It's like the man just had cardiac arrest. Give him a break. Shedeur's different situation. Yeah, when your dad is one of the greatest ever, people probably expect you to be at his level. Shedeur is not the greatest quarterback ever. He could have a great career. I think he could personally be a 13 to 15 year starter in the NFL, but for some reason, teams didn't see the value in the first round draft pick being spent on him. So I feel, once again, it was not based on tape. It was based on who his daddy is, which is not fair. All right, peace. See y'all next time.